ETH 2.0. ETH 2.0. ETH 2.0. O'Reilly. What's up, sons? It's Blind Rotten with Son of a Tech once again, and today we have yet another Talking Head video. Today we're going to be talking about the delay of ETH 2.0 and how that will allow you guys to mine Ethereum for even longer than you may have anticipated. We're going to get into it right after a word from our sponsor. At this point, most of you should be familiar with today's sponsor, Prime XBT. As such, they want me to take this time to provide a short update on the Prime XBT platform. If you remember, they have a fantastic copy trading module where you can follow the strategies of established traders. There has been massive volatility in the market recently, but you can find traders that make money on both sides of the market and follow their strategies. It doesn't matter if the market is going up or down, there are always opportunities. Pay attention to the descriptors. For example, if the word short is contained within the name, it's likely the trader is on the bearish side of the market, and during a falling market, it's better to follow a strategy where the trader leans towards trading bear markets. Register an account with Prime XBT. Take a look and do your own research. The platform contains many statistics to help determine which trader suits your style, but ultimately it's your decision on how you invest. Remember, any form of investing comes with significant risks, so do your own research. Use promo code SONOFATECH at sign up for a 50% bonus. Welcome back. So we have Bitcoin week going on, and we had Mr. Vida talking some talk about Ethereum 2.0 and the disappointment on the delays. If you guys aren't aware, I did get a tweet saying, hey, it looks like we're going to be able to mine longer. And yes, that's not unexpected. If you've been mining Ethereum for a while at this point, you know that initially, it was expected to have proof of stake within a year, and it's now taken 6 years, or we're on the 6-year mark. So more delays is nothing really that surprising. Additionally, if you guys take a look at the original founders of Ethereum, there's only one left, and that's Mr. Vida himself. The rest have gone on to other projects, including Polkadot and Cardano. So as far as what Vida is talking about here when he was talking about the delays is essentially that Ethereum is having a people problem. If you go ahead and take a look at the quote, it says, one of the biggest problems I've found with our project is not the technical problems, it's the problems related with people. And so that makes a lot of sense if you consider the fact, like we stated, that, he's the original founder, the only one left. The others have gone on to other projects, and Ethereum has been under a lot of stress with this current bull run. There's a lot of transactions going on the network. They're trying to implement different changes to reduce those transactions, or at least make them more predictable. One of the examples would be EIP 1559 that's coming out here. And the big takeaway is that at this point, it looks like you are going to see a delay to the end of 2022 for Ethereum 2.0. And in addition to that, ETH1 is not going to go extinct. The takeaway there is essentially Ethereum developers will make both ETH1 and ETH2 coexist together to improve the scalability of chains. Now, this is something I'm a little confused on, so maybe you guys can help me out in the comment section. I did some digging the best I could, and I couldn't really find out exactly what this means. I do not think it means that you'll be able to mine ETH1 after ETH2 comes into existence. I thought, at least from my perspective, ETH1 was essentially going to be rolled in as a shard within the ETH2 ecosystem, but I don't have any confirmation of that at this point, at least in the current news cycle, right? So that was kind of what it was proposed as in the past, and it seems to maybe be changing, but it's not super clear. I don't think that means you get to mine ETH1 though, just to be clear. I think it's just essentially going to be a chain within ETH2. Now, I may be incorrect, and if that's the case, things might get really interesting, right? So we talked about Polygon earlier this week, and that's a layer 2 solution that you are essentially kind of able to just mine Ethereum but you are getting paid out in a Matic wrapped Ethereum, and it goes on to the Matic network as a side chain of Ethereum, and then you could swap that for Matic or whatever within that platform. Now, that is a possibility and would be kind of interesting if ETH1 was kind of like that mineable side chain of ETH2. I kind of am curious if that's even possible. Now I'm just going down tinfoil hat though, which would be kind of fun though at the end of the day if miners were still able to do something on the ETH network after 2.0. That's why, as a mining channel, I got to throw on that tinfoil hat and have a little hope that that would be something that would be kind of neat. Now, we have talked about Polkadot in the past and the fact that you can, in Polkadot, spin up a mineable chain, which is something that is technically possible, but has not been done yet. So there are kind of those weird aspects to these interoperability and scaling implementations on the blockchain. And I think that, you know, it is something that could be definitely feasible for Ethereum. The big news here, though, of course, is that if you are currently mining and you were planning on your ROI by the end of 2021, and you thought proof of stake was coming in like January of 2022, that's not the case. We are looking at end of January 2022. And once again, we've been pushed out another year for proof of stake for Ethereum and ETH 2.0. To me, this isn't surprising, but I think I do need to cover it because for new people in the space, might be something that is not well known, right? I think anybody that's been mining Ethereum for over, a couple of years is pretty familiar with this cycle of ETH 2.0 is coming this year and then it doesn't come. It's coming next year and then it doesn't come. This is it's kind of bad news for Ethereum. At the end of the day, I'm not sure how the markets are going to respond or whatever. I think Vida's even said that Ethereum's overvalued as it is. So, everybody thinks we're, in this bubble, which I think we are. I'm not going to disagree. I'm just not a trader or anything like that. And perceptions like this, when you get this, means you typically a little dive, especially because as a mining channel, we see a lot of the people that really want proof of work coins. And that is kind of within our own little, our own bubble, a different type of bubble, but we're in our own echo chamber of we want proof of work. This is good. We get to mine Ethereum longer and so on. But for Ethereum as a whole, outside of our echo chamber, most people are expecting and anticipating ETH 2.0. So more delays means not good for the Ethereum project. And you guys need to keep that in mind. So finally, we do have EIP 1559 coming up in July. That's already been confirmed. So from a mining perspective, we are going to have to reevaluate, our power to hash rate and profits at the kind of after the implementation of that including the difficulty spike that we've had recently on Ethereum means we could see profits drop pretty significantly. If we take a look at maybe end of last year, 2020, you were able to, per 1 gigahash, maybe mine about a third of an Ethereum, somewhere around there. And then it kind of dropped near the end of the year. But now it's way worse, right? Like you're going to get like 0.007 per gigahash a day at this point on the Ethereum network because of the difficulty. Now, a good thing could be when this EIP is launched and fees start burning is the price will go up. And in addition to that, maybe some people will also drop off the network. Unfortunately, the type of people that will probably drop off the network will be the people that watch this channel, including people like myself that are mining with GPUs. We are all aware of all the ASICs that are getting put onto the network. It's pretty clear that the difficulty bump is coming from ASICs. And as that starts to take over the network, yes, ETH might be mineable until end of 2022. But at the end of the day, it might not be mineable with a GPU because they just won't be able to compete. Should be interesting to see where it goes from here. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Yes, we have 2 new ASIC miners coming out. I'm pretty sure they're already on the network, and that's what I'm referring to as far as all that goes. Anyways, we have a lot of news topics coming up, so make sure you hit that sub and notification bell, and I will see you next Tuesday. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to click this playlist up here to watch more, or go ahead and subscribe, or do both. I'll see you later.